Alright, so somehow when I ordered Witching Hour, pre-ordered I should say, from my comic book store, I was like, they had the little slip, and I wish I had a copy of it. They had the little slip, and I opened it up, and they had DC Comics, and down at the bottom over here, it was like, The Witching Hour, and it was supposed to be the whole run. But I only got, like, the first book, Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark Witching Hour #1. I got that. I didn't get this. So I happened to have picked up this in the store because, hey, Justice League Dark, I'm enjoying it. I picked it up. I was at my other comic book store. They only had this cover left at Graham Crackers. At least that's all I saw. And I went to Westfield Comics and I saw this cover. And I was like, I might buy that cover too. And then I saw this cover next to it, and I realized that part 3 up at the top. That part 3 up at the top. So I bought that other cover. I'm going to tell the story again when I do the Justice League Dark review, I'm sure. But I bought that other Justice League Dark cover like as a thank you to the store for reminding me that I missed part 2. And this is a wonderful cover. It is totally embossed, man. This is great. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover. I don't think that's foil. I think it's metallic paint, but it's totally embossed. It's just an incredible little work. It's awesome. You have to feel it to understand just how good this is. So it opens up kind of where we left off. They're getting some magic. They're getting a unicorn. And then they set sail to Circe's Island, who shows up all big and bad, and then immediately transforms herself into just a person. What a letdown. What a letdown. Anyway, they're there to get her help because, Hecate is like the source of Circe's powers or whatever. And, Bendis came and he destroyed Superman. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, Hecate activates like the other Witchmark people and they go do stuff and, That's a nice little ad. Okay, so what do I need? Hold on, I'm going to stop here. So I got that. So next week is Wonder Woman 57. I got that written down in my notebook. And then Justice League Dark and Wonder Woman The Witching Hour #. Wait. Did you really Wonder Woman, Justice League Dark, and then Justice League Dark and Wonder Woman? Why did you do this? Why couldn't this have just been #2? Okay, I'm over it. And she's talking about Hecate and the past. And then, alright, I'm going through this, and hold on, I gotta replicate the experience I had, and I don't want to show the whole book doing it by accident. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I got here, and I'm like, oh, that looks like this might have been the end of the book or something. I'm like, what? I didn't notice the staples. I flip over here, and suddenly it's Boston Brand? What? What is Dead Man doing here? And I thought I was in like a preview for another book. I was very, very confused. That is such a sudden transition to go from this, this panel could easily be the end of a book, to this with a big ad in the middle. Anyway, the one witch-marked person is killing all the monks at Nanda Parbat or whatever it is. I don't know how to pronounce that. It was Nanda Parbat, that's it. And he's like, yo, I need help, yo. I'll save the last panel so you can look at it yourself. So that gets them directly into conflict. So we have the superpowered hero that had the witch mark activated. Wonder Woman powers herself up, and they're going to go fight. And where do they fight? They fight in Justice League Dark #4, which we'll look at soon. I'm really enjoying this event. The whole Justice League Dark thing has been pretty good. You know, I'm going to replicate the experience I had talking to my shop man about Justice League Dark when he was... I was like, hey, man, I thought I was supposed to get all these Witching Hour books. And so he made a note. And then I was talking about it. And I'm like, yeah, you know, the first one I was kind of like, The second one I'm like, And then the third one I'm like, yeah. You know? And he understood exactly what I was talking about. How I think he had like the exact same reading experience where it just got cooler as it went. Because that Upside Down Man is just terrifying. And that's what Hecate's goal is to burn magic out so creatures like him can't come into the world. She's going to save the world. She's going to kill the world and millions of people, but she's going to save it, right? We had to burn the village down to save the village. We had to shoot the elephant to save it. Although I think that was a spoiler for part 3. Good job, me, spoiling everything. Anyway, I will see you all next time. You have a great day. Check this run out, man. This is a great... they're calling it an event, but it just feels like a nice, solid story arc. Like, it's not crossing over into the actual Justice League series or anything. It just feels like, yeah, this is a good, solid story. It just happens to be a crossover into a couple of books. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Bye-bye. The cover's awesome.